Hello everyone, how are we all? Hopefully everybody's doing well. It's very hot in the UK at the moment. I mean, it's not. This is the funny thing I always see. I always see Americans that don't quite understand. Be like, oh, British people are complaining because it's 26 degrees, and they come over here and they're like, hot. I was watching quite a funny wasn't it? It was a TikTok, and it was somebody who lived in a hot country. I think I can't remember where they said they lived, but it was like notorious for being hot, hot. And they said they were like, I grew up. I think it was somewhere in like South America, and they were like, I lived in this place every day for my life and never got ill once, was completely fine. And they were like, I was in the UK for my first summer and suffered with heat stroke, migraines, and I think it was like some sunburn or something like that. It was crazy, and it was just like this was in the first month. Um, oh yeah, I forgot about. Please, sir, can I have some marble? Um, Also, I apologise yesterday. So it seems like the dragon that I fought, for some reason, something happened with my internet, and it disconnected me from. It disconnected OBS from Twitch. So there's like a couple of minutes, which was me fighting the dragon. So you see the beginning of that fight, and then that's it. It completely died. So I finished it not long after. Obviously, I beat it. The only thing that kind of happened on it was Tifa did the finishing blow. Aerith and Tifa were like, "Hey, go good girl," and she was like, "Yeah, don't you know it?" Like she was still sassy. And then Cloud was just like, "We gotta go." And then Cloud and Aerith and Tifa kind of looked at each other like, some dodge going on here. But yeah, so you didn't see that because stream stopped, which was fun. Hey, your brother isn't a fan of carrots. If every carrot of Rosaria is anything like the one that just got posted on the board, I can see why. Oh my lord, that's a lot of these that I haven't done. Come on. Ah, there it is, right. If you should come across a red carrot protruding from the marshes of Three Reeds, do not attempt to pull it from its swampy soil. It is, in truth, another root vegetable, entirely an exotic species of morbol that uses a modified carrot-like vine as a lure to draw its prey close before emerging from the earth and swallowing them whole. A cruel way for nature to turn these tides of privation into her advantage. So it's in the whispering waters of Rosaria near the marshes of Three Reeds. Three Reeds. There we go. So there's a swampy bit in there. And I need to look for a carrot that's not actually a carrot. Whispering Waters. So that's. So it's kind of like over here somewhere. Where is Ambrosia, my baby girl? There's my baby girl. He's just my baby dog. But yeah, so it's very hot at the moment.
Britain is not coping well.
No, Britons are not coping very well. It's quite funny. I've seen lots of people being like, "Oh, when's it gonna be summer? I really want it to be summer." And then the moment summer's here, they're like, "Oh, it's so hot." Oh, it's so hot. I think the thing is with here, right? It's not. So I'm looking outside now. Our house is 28 degrees, which is actually hotter than it is outside. Our problem is as well, like all Americans tend to have air conditioning built into their house as a standard. We don't because we don't get hot weather. We've got a very mild climate. So we get a lot of rain, we get a lot of that. So we have very, very high humidity.
Arguably, we do now.
Yes.
But they need to stop. accommodate.
Yes,
for
they
that.
do need to start accommodating for the fact that this weather has been the case for at least a good few years. I remember when I was still working in the school back in 2013, and that's when we had like a ridiculously hot day. So it has been at least the past 10 years. We have started to have high temperatures, but the other problem that we have is the fact that we will just suddenly get hot weather. So it will be a case of it will be like 16, 16, 16, 26, 16, 16. So it's very difficult for us to acclimatize to hotter climates because we don't get a very consistent weather. Our weather, the only consistent thing about our weather is the fact that it is inconsistent. And a lot of people have said, do you know what? I didn't understand why British people used to talk about the weather that much until I got to the UK, and then suddenly I understood, because it is so drastically different.
Couldn't have been just any more, could it? Right then.
Yeah, exactly. I definitely think there needs to be acceptance and for the fact that our weather has changed, rather than just kind of still being like, yeah. The problem is that sounds like too much like hard work to the government. If they're doing that, they're not lining their own pocket. Yeah. That I can believe. We need to, everybody that's like, oh my gosh, like, what are you complaining about with your weather? I'm like, you know what? Let us invite you to live in the UK during some of our heat. Because I can guarantee you're not gonna like it. Oh yeah, it will be, won't it? Just fine, because I'm only imaged in. But yeah, so that's kind of what's going on at the moment in the UK. Our weather is changing, and it makes us.
That was definitely anything but ordinary. No.
But yeah, it always makes me laugh when people outside are the outside of the country complains
Sid,
about it.
I can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
You should be looking at my satchel.
Here. It's your problem now.
She's like,
Amazing specimen.
no.
The flesh positively throbs with vitality.
Never use that phrase
If I
again.
can successfully graft this to the Morganbeards... When I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards, I suspect the results will be immediate.
Never,
I shall begin at once.
never say throbs with vigor again. Ever. Oh, it worked then. Oh, look how pretty that is.
It is just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor.
I told you to
Why,
stop
I dare say
using the
such a
word
vine
vigor.
graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid, you've saved us. Do
Repeatedly,
you recall the
continue.
extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe? Its potency has nearly doubled.
Nice.
You must accept this vial as thanks for your assistance. The rest, I shall give to Taya.
Thank you. Plus, it looks really pretty. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Consumable potency maximized. You have obtained a vial of invigorated Morganbeard extract, further increasing the potency of most consumables. Both potions and high potions now restore even more HP, while strength, stone skin, and lionheart tonics last even. Nice. Okay. So I think that's it for side quests at the moment, isn't it? Yum. So we'll skip on over to do some story stuff. We're on a boat. We're on a boat. Everybody look at us, 'cause we're sailing on a boat. Doggo! I don't know. How's he gonna go to the water? That's him. Or on the water, I should say, not in it. He's not swimming.
Am I right, Clive?
Hmm.
My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours.
Aww.
Can we catch them?
The Ainayar's one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise!
What? The Enterprise.
And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive,
Yes, sir.
what do you know of Barnabas Tharm?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light! I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
Someone's like, Daddy, I'm coming. So you've got all these
Everyone
lights
with
up,
me?
all these torches, and you seriously think that chucking one in the water is going to be enough to steady anything?
Here they come.
I've beaten enough of these guys for them to not really be a problem.
Mid needs every moment we can give her.
Behind me, Lord Rothfield.
I'll take care of these fuckers.
Fine, I'll take care of you.
About that offer, Gav?
How are we doing, Mid?
I thought you said that ship was fast!
I love this. Mid is very much her father's
This
Nailed it.
That was easy enough.
Why?
All right, you lousy lot. Get your
Why
asses
would you
on
say
board.
that?
She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain?
Clive?
Didn't kill you.
But I thought he was...
Confounded. Then it is as I feared.
But you died.
Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Okay. Oh, there is.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Sorry, I freaking love you, mate. Oh.
Up for another round?
Of course we are. Right, Lord Rossfield? My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner.
Ah, nice.
Or was it my axe? No matter, heads will roll, all the same.
Mid!
Oh.
New plan!
Get going.
You leave! We follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
Oh, I am.
Have care, my friends. 'Tis not blood that runs through an open vein.
These foes will not fall over. They will. Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I tremble!
How long are we meant to keep this up? As long as it takes. Unless you have a better. Well, I've already killed him in surviving the bastards.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Let's do the lot.
I do like the idea that people like, actually, you know what, they were all just creation. Like everyone that we've seen. And we have no guarantee that all the ones are the same one. You could have just killed like every single one of them like that. And a new one would be created and we would have no idea.
Should we make for the ship?
Not yet. Wait for my signal. Get him. Over here. Slow. So well.
In your own time, Clive!
Right. Run for it.
Nice. I'm tired and I'll go for running. I'm fine. I'm old. I should stop doing that. My bomb! Slow motion. Out of interest, how's he planning on getting off the side of the ship? Or is that just him done now? You guys keep going, I've got a killer grip.
Now, mate.
All right, engine full ahead. And hold on tight.
Just someone throw me a rope down, please. This is Papa Horse. About to get up now.
What do you want?
Damn.
That's quite a mess you've made.
Even with the cuffs on.
And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Your soldiers, meanwhile, probably would have had different ideas.
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
That was spent just getting Clive back up off the side of the ship, wasn't it?
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine. Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ah. You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Randalar can provide them.
Look at you. I love the fact that the uncle is such a strategist.
Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle.
Okay. Oh.
May fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back.
I love the fact that he's the comic relief, but he's not the stereotypical comic relief. Like, he is a decent swordsman, he's a very good strategist, he isn't
keep up, my boy.
He isn't just supplying them with money, he's supplying them with information and intel, he's providing them with insights into things.
We can't have him showing us up now, can we?
He's sat there going,
We
do you know
would
what,
never hear the end of it.
I know somebody that can help, let me go talk to them. He is basically their connection with the rest of the world without having the outlaw moniker stuck on him, even though he is their uncle. But as to everybody else, the uncle's the nephew's dead, so it kind of makes sense. Oh, what are you doing, Bahamut?
Great of mercy.
Oh, you've gone back to find out what you did. That'd be a bad idea. That'd be a terrible idea. You kind of did that.
All this.
Oh, what about his boyfriend? Oh, I bet he's dead and all, isn't he? I'm not looking forward to him finding him.
What have I done?
My lord.
Oh, it's that little girl from before. One that kept talking about all the potions she's got on. The one that, oh, she also offered some for Joshua, didn't she? And he was like, no, you keep it, you're going to need it more than I am, because obviously there's no point in wasting that potion on him. It's not going to do anything considering what he's got going on. It's not even going to touch the surface, so she might as well save it for somebody that needs it. Which ironically is probably going to go to him now. Get all interconnects. I mean, I am probably reading too much into it, but I did wonder why they made
There's a lot of sea
specific
between here and
focus
Waloed.
on that
But any
little
ship
girl.
heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the
Because
narrow.
obviously she's met Joshua, she met
Maintain our
Clive and
current
Jill,
bearing
and now she's
north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black
Bahamut.
Galleon
I
before she
forgot.
vanishes again.
It's just
What's to
Bahamut
prevent
now.
her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehenge.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours.
Jeez, they go up quick.
Look alive, boys!
Trap.
that.
Trap.
All hands! Battle stations!
Trap. Did you see us talking? Did you see us fight? Trap.
Let's see what this girl can do.
Where one leads, so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Move. 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 Move.
Great Grigor's gas!
Damn, let's go.
Barnabas.
Hard port! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
Let's have some skill. Jill might have been in there.
It's now or never.
I'll find her.
Bloody hell! Hard starboard!
It's like, oh hell no, I ain't asked for a prime war on my ship.
Where did you hide her, Barnabas?
proper fight at last. We're all going to die first on the butcher's bill.
I need to hurry.
You get off the boat, I'll let you live. I need to find my woman.
No! There he is! He wants him alive!
Hold on. I'm coming. For both of you.
Extra shepherds!
You're gonna do more than kill me.
Steer the ship!
Where is my woman? Just give me your woman. This will be news is my dog is very good at eating legs, so you'll definitely be able to get it.
She won't take us yet.
Jill!
You came.
Get back!
Clive, how did you...
I'll explain later. Hands! Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
My woman!
Stand still!
Stand still. Let me hit you.
Phoenix. Are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
Uh-oh. What are you doing? What you doing? Oh, no. No. No, that's not good. I tried Final Fantasy VII Odin and he kicked my ass.
Honest then.
Yay! There. Right. On a bike. Bells on. Oh my god. Mid! Turn the goddamn shit! Uh-oh. 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 Well, the good news is that everybody that was on that ship is now going to die. Sorry everybody that was on that ship that was innocent, you're all dead now. So the guy that was like, I'm just a cook, he's just a dead cook now. Unless that's just permanently left the sea into.
Can you go on?
I think so.
That is cool, but also really terrifying.
But to where?
Oh, prime and float him out of there.
You. What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade.
He made. He big made.
The world will soon be painted in black.
Isn't there a song about
And
that?
all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple?
Kinda.
The blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march.
I mean, yeah, if you drain it too much,
Your
it inevitably is
efforts
going
will
to die.
avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace
face the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it.
What?
As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
No.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate, however much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
I do. It's him I don't trust.
We don't have to do this. Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of your duty. In the short time since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking.
That's not what your mother said.
Nice try.
Yeah, I have no qualms with your answers.
All this fire and fury, and for what? Stopping the blight. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man.
How dare you?
You know naught of this world nor of our place in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would all be gods. I have seen enough. If reason cannot sway you, there are other means of persuasion than mine. Cast off your physics. Defend yourself!
This one. This one.
You will assume the mantle you've been given. And thus is the light of hope severed. You would yield so soon.
Wait, hang on a minute. His clothes are different. That's not the outfit I gave him.
Clive!
Wait, that's none of the clothes I gave him.
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down,
That's
dragging
the
you
other
ever
one.
further from your purpose.
And what is my
tricked them.
purpose?
Mythos.
This
Who
is
are
an
we?
illusion.
What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips.
Because that's
We
not
carry
the outfit
his
I
light
put
that
him
we
in.
might
That's not the
guide
outfit
the
I put
masses
her in.
in his
Or
name.
Torgal. They're all the other ones.
We are but mighty acts of God.
It's a good job I did switch them because otherwise I'd
We
no
are
idea.
more than that.
That's why he
You
said
would
trust
be
me.
nothing without what he has granted you.
Because when he dropped,
The
it
power
was the
we
right ones.
wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away
And
at
he
our
hasn't
very being.
Twigged that she's come back.
It breaks
Oh,
us.
the difference between
It
them.
unmakes us. That its immaculate aspect might
Why do you
reveal
think that
itself. The icon.
Can't maybe? I don't know.
It is too much for even his chosen few. apart from you, Mythos. You wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
That's why he says blackened, because
are
he's
you
genuinely
saying?
on him.
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
I like it. Keep him talking.
To
Keep him
feed.
monologuing.
As you would
Keep it
know,
moving.
could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard.
Oh.
As long as you choose to
Keep it
ignore
alive.
this,
I love it.
you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
Did he not question why Joshua's not wrong at all?
And what
Joshua
exactly
didn't
would that
get
be?
Hurt.
Why, loyal servants to God. No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our
He
kind
stole his power!
to madness.
I remember now when he had the ability to
They
guide
are
himself.
pure.
But he had to keep the mask.
They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back.
Wait, what?
For too long has mankind been led astray by
Telling me
their
that we've always been
clamorous
Akashic,
wills.
and then we turn not Akashic.
It is
and then
time
we
they
turn back
return to a
Akashic.
world of quiet equality,
I don't quite remember
where they
that
might
in
once more know salvation.
Salvation. And abandon everything we hold dear.
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms.
Hell yeah.
Not yours. And not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
And you can see how it's been done now. So I'm not 100% sure. Now I'm not sure whether he did take any powers off him. I think he
Clive!
don't want it off him. Oh, oh, that's a really
The
cool shot.
faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become.
Oh, that's a cool shot.
Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
That would be so terrifying, but that's so
Ash
cool.
is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Neither are
Probably
you.
not, but I can try.
Move your ass, boy!
Don't look back.
Just keep running, keep running, running. What do we do? I best no. No. I reject that reality because it's too Well, at least I got leveled up, so appreciate that.
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice where it led. We
Naked.
need only wait till dawn.
They are naked. Naked
This is
Wicked
the second time
people.
Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master.
Nope.
Only you won't do that. The Clive I know
Maybe
would
it's my
never
age.
do that.
Jilly? Maybe it's
So
me.
you believe? But do you really know me?
Yeah.
If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
So that
Do you, though?
was...
Think of what you've used that power
But he's not
for.
got any injuries.
Of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted,
I'm confused.
only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill.
So have I. Haven't we all?
What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
Aww. Huggle.
You're still that same boy I grew up with.
Naked cuddles.
Always so eager to save everyone around you. And yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You.
Moosh.
You never once took the time to save yourself.
Save yourself before you can save anyone else. That's what Jill's there for, though.
Myself. I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving. Provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive.
Just gonna protect his dignity from him.
And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
She's gonna voluntarily give Shiva. Oh, that means she's not gonna be in the fight anymore.
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
Don't worry, Clive. It is.
I suppose as well, he's not necessarily had any negative connotations by being a dominant, so he's not had the suffering and the pain
This
that say Joshua
burden.
have and Jill
I'll
has.
give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me.
Yeah, that's what she's been saying all game. I mean, I figured that this was probably gonna happen. I knew at some point he was gonna take it off her because he's not gonna risk killing her. He's not gonna risk losing her, and she's already starting to really suffer from having to use Shiva as much as she is. So I knew that if eventually it was gonna get to the point where he wasn't gonna give her the choice, he was gonna take it off. Don't be that way.
If If I am to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, then I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Oh, that's cute.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill, we will find a way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other.
I mean, I think you've already kind of saved her now because you've taken away the thing that was basically killing her. Oh, look at you being a little gentleman while you're naked and just having stolen all of her powers. Making her basically useless now.
That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know.
Oh, that's cute.
I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
Really? I thought she was a bit constipated. Alright, I don't think anything seriously. Thank goodness you cut up because I've seen what you've been doing in this game and I wasn't 100% sure you were getting. I thought I was going to have to switch my capture off for a minute there. Just be like, ignore the sounds, boys and girls. And someone please think of the children. See, I'm confused because he's back to his normal regalia now. So was it a trick? Like, he was bested, and then in the actual besting, they cast an illusion, and therefore they were running off. Or was there a slight problem? Was there a slight glitch in the game where no matter what, yeah, they totally hooked up. You just had sex. If you just had sex in the last 10 minutes, then you qualify to sing. Almost like those two kept me up all night.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not.
True.
Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last Mother Crystal.
The Einherjar is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
That's what you got Gav for.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
You two finish knocking up. You better give me some damn big deer bones for that. The promise. Back to the hideaway.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
Yeah.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After
Don't
our
worry,
brush
we
with the
will.
Einherja, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with Akashic.
Show me a city where that isn't true.
True.
Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we?
Yep.
We've done our best to shore up their hideaway. But I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Alright,
Let's hope so.
Cross the Narrow. Power of Ice. Clive has now claimed a portion of the icon she was... Oh, only a portion. Okay. So she is still useful in that sense that she still has... I suppose that makes sense because thinking back to like Titan, well, I suppose we never really saw Titan, did we, as much? But Titan and Benedicta and Bahamut and things like that, they still possess their dominant strength, but not as much. Makes sense.
I should visit Joshua. Assuming Talia will allow it.
Nope, absolutely not. She will not, in any way, shape, or form, let you see your brother. Hey! Oh, there he is, look. He's up and about. Look at him
How are
being
you
all
feeling,
sexy.
Joshua?
Sexy.
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
Yeah. You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just... I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps...
Yeah. He didn't mean you in that.
Perhaps the prince feels the same.
Yeah, I don't think he meant you. I think he was meaning more of himself, but realised that Clive was also bested by him again. So... Name the slum. It's a little delta. Bahamut. Ow. My feelings.
What is this place?
Hi.
Don't move.
She's cute. He genuinely hasn't.
Here, it's fresh from the well.
Oh. This is quite cute.
Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place.
I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
What's his boyfriend's name? Is Terence. Has killed Terence.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them?
That's so.
And sell them, or try to.
I'll try to.
Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there.
Oh, she's sweet.
You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed.
Not really.
Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Yes. He's just got a shirt on now.
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Yep. That seems like you do.
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
You will.
Of course, Lady Tyre.
Under pain
So I'm
of
leaving
Tyre.
already, are ya?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
True.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you coming!
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
True. Everyone's got a job.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
Yeah. But there isn't really much you can do. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Blackthorn again.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
In post, you will find an item of high and strange order, one for which I require neither thanks nor recompense. Consider it a reminder of where loyalty is the best place.
All yours.
Thank you very much.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Thank you.
Clive! Anything catch your eye? Always something in there.
Yep.
Heard the bad news then, did you?
What bad news?
About Dravost. Blackthorn's old haunt. With the forge and all that.
What?
Well, anyway, the mine's just down the road from there are spewing out ether like no one's business.
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. Akashic.
Oh.
Every creature in the area's either turned or on the way to turning, apparently. Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed time. They need help, and quick. Doris sent a few curse breakers to keep an eye on things, but there's only so much a couple of scouts can do. Except get eaten. If something ain't done soon, the old place will be overrun.
I thought they'd all freaking died then.
Didn't think you would.
Does Blackthorn know?
I thought it might be better if he didn't. He'd only do something stupid. You reckon we should tell him?
No. It's better this way.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
I can't stand about knowing what's happening out there, so I'm off. I'll see you in Dravost.
Okay. I know. Okay, so it looks like there's a little bits and bobs dotted around. Like there. Weird noise.
So Dravost is still standing. For now, at least.
If you can swing a hammer.
I never thought I'd have to.
Would you like to see my wares? May we meet again?
There he is.
Clive! You're here!
I am.
And the Akashic?
Mostly off to the north still. But I spoke to Doris's scouts and it turns out things are worse than I thought. There's swarms of them out there. Told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north gate. That should buy us some time if we need it. Enough for the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes at least.
Well done.
Welcome back, Sid.
Good day.
I'd never have guessed, you know. Not if August hadn't let slip. Who'd have thought that the savior of Dravost would turn out to be the realm's most infamous outlaw? Keen to help us out again?
Yep.
I am.
Thought you could sneak off without me, did you?
Oh, god damn it. What are you doing here?
Blackthorn.
Oh, what are you doing here?
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down. Unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved to know. Zoltan, how long's it been? Long enough for us two to turn into a pair of old codgers, I see.
That your idea of an apology? Prick.
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best. For the village and that.
I did. Yeah. But that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan, our master, didn't leave the chiefdom to the two of us. He left it to me. The best blacksmith in Dravost, barring himself, of course. Bloody stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feuds and barter for grain. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen to me.
So you wasted half of mine instead?
You're what Dravost needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences. I may be a selfish prick, but I only did what I felt I had to.
What you had to do was your duty!
Even if it meant we all starved?
Enough. This is no time for bickering.
Yeah, like,
You can finish beating each other up once Dravost is safe.
Fine. I've said my piece anyway.
Yeah. So have I.
Sorry, Clive. I shouldn't have stuck my nose in.
No.
Short enough on time as it is. Still, give us a mo, would you? I need to get my head straight before any of them Akashic try to bite it off.
True. Fair enough.
You, ready for the off then?
absolutely.
We can't afford to waste any more time.
Right you are. Might be worth having one last word with the scouts, though.
Okay.
Don't want any nasty surprises, do we? Oh, and
This is true.
Blackthorn, you and Zoltan might be better off staying inside the...
Akashic on the move.
How close are they?
Within sight of the walls. And there are more coming up from the mines.
Right.
What was I saying about nasty surprises?
They'll wash right over us if we stay out in the open. We're pulling back behind the gates.
Good idea. Get yourselves inside, but keep your weapons handy.
Understood.
Let's go.
I'm prepared to fight if I have to.
Well, let's hope you don't. That's our job. Once the scouts are inside, order your men to barricade the gates. No heroic last stands, you hear me? No fighting at all if you can help it.
August's right. I've seen what Akashic beasts can do to armor. The people here are tough and willing, but they ain't equipped to face what's coming.
I'm going out there. Start work on the gate as soon as I've left. I'll give you as much time as I can.
And if they kill you?
You evacuate. But it won't come to that. I promise.
You'd better be right.
Take good care of Dravoj till I get back.
Leave it to me. And give those things what for, yeah?
Yeah. Let's go. Let us go. Oh no.
All right. Which one of you's first?
Sid.
Now, the question is, did I miss any?
Man alive! You stood in one piece!
Just about.
I slew as many as I could.
As many as I could, he says. The old bleeding lot, more like it. Well, almost.
Only almost.
Yeah, one or two did try to sneak over the wall. But we got the bastards, don't you worry.
Good. Though you do know, more will come in time.
Yeah.
In time, yeah. But we can think about them later. Let's get you back inside.
Awesome. Hi.
Sid! You're even more fearsome than your reputation.
So you do know that the next step
Enough
that I
to
have
give
to
those
do, I know
Akashic
I was going to
monsters
say like,
nightmares.
oh well, I've done
I almost
every
felt sorry
ammo,
for
I'm
the
going to
wretched
sort
things.
what's called, and then I'm going to
But
do
mostly,
Titan. I'm going to have to do
I felt
Shiva
grateful.
because it's what's called.
Dravage won't forget what you did
It's
today.
my girl Jill's power, so
I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable. There's no getting rid of that ether flood. Meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up clawing at your walls again.
And that's if the flood don't spread. If it does, well, I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but we're staying just the same. With ether floods springing up all over, it's no less safe than anywhere, and more importantly, it's our home. We'll fortify the gates to the north, and I'll see that they're guarded day and night.
All right. Then we'll give you a hand shoring up those defenses.
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when Dravos needed you.
Yeah.
So, thanks.
I shouldn't have stayed away so long. And I shouldn't have left without talking it over with you first.
Too bloody right you shouldn't. Though I doubt I'd have listened.
True.
I always envied you. How you made everything look so easy when, for me, it was anything but. You leaving gave me the perfect excuse to hate you. And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed. But what you said earlier, it was true. You'd have been the death of this place.
Yeah.
Finally, something we can agree on. I hope you see the sense of it eventually. You kept this place alive.
Alive, perhaps. Wealthy even, but Dravos isn't what it once was. Our work used to be the pride of Dalmekia. Now, we churn out the same rubbish day after day because it's easy and turns a profit. It's not about the craft anymore. I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing the shit most of our smiths are making. I've kept working, honing my skills, trying to lead by example, but no one sees the point. The average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as our current lot. Come back to us, Blackthorn. Remind Dravosht what a true master blacksmith looks like. I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the same forge again.
That's a kind offer. Kinder than I deserve. And I wish I could accept, but I'm needed elsewhere. There's people who trust their lives to my steel, and I daren't let them down.
Fair enough.
But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time.
True, yeah.
Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion for the craft, shall we?
I'd like that.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in the next time I come calling, yeah?
Knowing him, he'd let you in anyway.
Yeah.
Blackthorn. The master smith turned outlaw. Back in my good graces.
That's cute.
I never thought I'd see the day.
That's cute.
I'd say that went pretty well, wouldn't you?
Even better than I'd hoped.
That's sweet.
Sid, I've got something for you.
Ooh, really? Present? What that? Cracked anvil from Zoltan.
And this is?
A token of our lasting gratitude. But I'm of a mind to make you a far grander gift. Designs for a certain sword have been passed down from chief to chief for generations.
Now hold on, Zoltan. There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. There's not been a craftsman equal to the task. I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel, and I've learned to own an edge Odin will be proud of. But the engravings on that thing are enough to make a jeweler cry. And they're not just for show, either.
Have you forgotten what brought you back to Dravozd in the first place? A certain ring? I knew I'd never surpass you with the hammer and tongs. So I turned my hand to a different kind of metalwork. Between the two of us, I'd say we're the equal of any master craftsman ever to have graced a forge.
True.
You know what? I think you might be right.
Hell yeah.
Clive, you wouldn't mind if Zoltan came back to the Hideaway, would you?
He's more than welcome. As long as he can keep our secret.
Right. Zoltan, get your tools. We've got a legend to forge.
Oh, fun. Why have I got the feeling this is going to be a lot more complicated? Why have I got the feeling we're going to need...
The man himself.
We were just about to make a start on that sword I promised you.
It's funny, but none of this would have been possible without your help. You remember Camille? We'll be using his leatherwork for the grip. The steel, meanwhile, will be tempered in a fire, burning the cinders you charmed out of old Zoltan here. And that whetstone from the Outer Isles, that'll be what gives the blade its edge.
So all the things that
And the
we've been
final
going through.
flourish will be my talented colleagues engraving.
A team effort led by the greatest blacksmith alive.
Now, save that talk till the thing's finished, yeah? Right. I'm ready if you are.
To the bellows it is, then.
Aww. It broke. A humbling experience.
Well, bugger me. We actually did it.
Damn. Okay, that
The
is
sword to end all swords. Ragnarok.
It's quite something.
I trust you'll take good care of it.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Until I find a sword that's got
Both
better
of you.
stats.
So, does this make you pair the greatest craftsman alive, then?
This? Nah. This was just following the footsteps of the greats of old. It'll take more than that to earn us our place in history. But we're up for the challenge. Here.
A list of materials.
Zoltan and I got talking on the long road back from Dravozd.
We reckon with those items there, we could craft something even better than the Ragnarok. Something worthy of a legendary outlaw like yourself.
I knew
That's
I told
what
you
I'd
there was
like
going
to
to be
see.
ingredients.
You leave this list with me.
I was hoping you'd say that.
One legend at a time, eh, lads? Before you start on the next, who fancies raising a cup to Friendship Reforged?
Good idea. No more drinking to forget my past. It's about time I had something to celebrate.
Then tap the kegs! Vulcan's boys are on their way!
Oh, that's really sweet. That's what 29532. Wow. Yeah.
Stew without a papio nuts and all.
Is 22. So, there you go, there's Shiva. Yeah, so I finished everything for a free. So that's literally all done. I've also done everything for Phoenix. I never really got on with Garuda. I feel like 100% I have to do, not done anything with Bahama. I've only done a couple of bits with Ramu. But yeah, definitely gonna have to channel all my Shiva stuff. Yeah, I can't not, I'm afraid. But yeah, so anyway. I'm gonna finish that there because I'm aware it's 22. So I'll be back tomorrow playing some 7 again, because I would quite like to get 7 finished. And then I can finish this one, and then I can we'll see. But until then, thank you so much for watching, lurking, chatting, whatever it is that you have been doing today, and I will see you tomorrow. Love yas. Bye.